How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Stud, and welcome to a brand new series of Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be playing today as India, and this is going to be a new campaign we're doing on YouTube as the British Raj, and it's going to be called Indian Instigation, or Instigators. I'm actually not sure which, but because we're going to actually be going with a communist approach. I have yet to do a run where I've played as the Comintern and as any nation really. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to starting as the British Raj. I'm going to try to join the Comintern, join the Soviet Union, and either help in Europe or help in Asia. We'll see which, but I think that's gonna be fun. I haven't actually done, like I said, I haven't done one. A run like this before in Hearts of Iron 4, so I think it'll be interesting. So let's call it Indian Instigation. Instigation. Because we're instigating the conflict, trying to get freedom, and trying to join the Comintern, creating a revolution, that sort of thing. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to do. I've looked briefly at the tree, at the focus tree. It's a large tree, of course, but it doesn't seem too complicated. Basically, fairly early on, you have to decide you want to go for the method where you're going to be sticking with the UK, or do you want to go off on your own? And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to try to break free. There are a few things that we have to watch out for, which I will show you in a second. But basically, we start with a few national focuses that are not super great. We are a colony state, by the way, so that's what we start as. So yeah, princely states, daily autonomy progress gain. We are actually losing daily autonomy progress. We have a marginalized Muslim community dealing with like Pakistan and stuff. National unity down and recruitable population down. Agrarian society, recruitable population factor minus 69%. I don't know why they chose that number, but I like it. And a risk of famine. So there is a we have these problems that we have to deal with. Either way, we're going to go ahead and probably go ahead and look around and see what we want to do. So first off, we don't want to do the industry right away. We can wait a little bit for that. What we need to do right now is do this. Oh, never mind, we can't actually. Since that is the case, what we'll probably do is we will go for some industry. There is, because I believe there is a way to, yeah, if you do this, clamp down on corruption, you can get rid of the risk of famine thing, which is nice. There's a lot of different focuses dealing with different resources and stuff. Research slots are over on this side, which is good. The Smiling Buddha for nuclear technology. Another thing there for more technology. And so the lessons of the Great War is probably what we'll go for early on here. It's a this is our army tree, and it's a lot larger than other nations are actually, which I found very interesting. Meanwhile, yeah, I don't know if there's actually a way to get rid of the agrarian society. I think there probably isn't, because otherwise you'd be a little too overpowered, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But for now, let's go ahead and just focus on... Let's do this. The Lessons of the Great War, I think, would be fun. Well, I don't know. Actually, we should probably focus on getting our industry going. That's going to be good as well. So yeah, we obviously don't start in like the greatest position, even with as much population as we have and as much land and stuff. We don't have a whole bunch of industry. So I think we'll go ahead and build some civilian factories. It doesn't really matter where we do it. So our capital is Delhi, of course, up here. We got free dockyards as well. We'll go and just do some convoys for now. Let's go and select some research. We want to have our industry, of course, and then also have our tech cost reduction for the future. And that's basically all we can do right now, but let's go and do it. And while we start going, yeah, I want to talk about why we're doing another series. Well, you know, that's mostly just because Together for Victory is still new, and I want to cover it while it's fresh. Otherwise, I'll never get around to it. So I've been, like, you know, busy with stuff and sick and stuff, but I figured I'm going to force myself to record this. Not that I don't want to. I definitely want to. Don't get the impression I don't. But we're just going to, you know, go ahead and record so that I can get into a new series and get invested, because that's what it takes. I don't know. I just been a little under the weather and stuff the past week or two, even though I've been meaning to get around to recording another Hearts of Iron 4 series. So finally, here we are. Afghanistan is here. We probably want to conquer them, honestly. We probably want to conquer them so that we can actually reach the Soviet Union. I don't really care for the fact that, well, like, we're not going to get much benefit out of it, but the fact that we'll be able to reach the Soviets is important. Although, Sin Kang, aren't you in the Soviet Union? You are. Well, we'll see then. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and, while we're waiting, we can go ahead and get our remilitarization of the Rhineland and the Great Indian Peninsula Railway. Okay. That's good. East India Railways we could do. Or industrial expansion. I mean, most of the time I feel like it's better to go for industrial expansion. So let's go ahead and do so. So these are all like garrison. Okay, these are all like garrison things. Okay. Oops, Spanish Civil War already. Nice. Okay. So I tell you what. Let's go and, for now, maybe we'll just garrison. I don't know, because I don't know where our first, where's our first army, or our first war going to be coming in from. We don't really know. I think it's fine. We don't really need to do anything with it right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and just hold on here. In a couple days, we'll have our research be finishing. And there we go. Electronic mechanical engineering is good. Let's go and do mechanical computing. Basic machine tools will be coming up soon. And yeah, and that's one good thing, is that as the British Raj, we have so much manpower, which is really good. The agrarian community. I still don't know if there's any way to get rid of it. I don't know. Is there? I don't actually think that there is. And so this is interesting. With the autonomy progress and stuff, it seems like we can actually sort of finagle with things a little bit to, like, do this thing possibly and then do these, but then still break free afterwards. I'm not actually sure if we'll be able to do that. We'll have to see. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I haven't, like I said, I haven't studied this particular focus tree super in depth, but I don't think it's super necessary necessarily. The oil would be good. The steel would be good. Let's see. We could do the railways. We could do the lessons of the Great War. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Knock that out so we can at least get one research bonus for some doctrine at some point in time. It is still 36, but we can do one of these. Concentrated industry seems like it would be a lot better, since we're probably not going to be bombed anytime soon. I don't think so, at least, right? I'm pretty sure we won't be bombed. Okay, and we now have enough for a political advisor. We probably want to do a communist revolutionary, but we can't yet. Yeah, that makes sense. If that's the case, I mean, a silent workhorse would be good. Hey, there's Gandhi. Huh. Interesting. We could do a captain of industry, which is good. Popular figurehead is not really necessary, I don't think. By the way, I will probably butcher lots of these names, like Chakravarti, Raja Gopalachari, Rajagopalachari. I don't know if I said that correctly, you know, but just an example. I'm probably going to butcher a lot of these names, so I'll try not to, but I think for now we just go for the research time. The majority of knowledge I have of any of any Indian names is from my Intro to Buddhism class that I took this past semester, which did help understand a little bit about the names and how to pronounce some stuff, but not necessarily, by no means an expert. Could I tell you what they mean? Absolutely not. So, okay. Either way, though, we're gonna go and continue on here in Speed 5. Not a lot going on right now. You can see Ethiopia getting crushed down there by Italy. Okay. One thing I kind of want to do at some point in time is play as the Netherlands again, possibly on YouTube, because of the fact that they now have the Dutch East Indies, which is a whole separate sort of thing, a whole separate thing. I find that cool. So maybe what we'll do is our goal for this might be try to take over like Siam and Japan if we're going to be joining the Comintern and fighting the Axis, you know, presumably. That could be interesting, a good goal. So I don't necessarily think we need to conquer the whole world. It's not necessarily what I look for in this game at this point. I am curious, is there any way we could do this? Have the autonomy, get the autonomy progress stuff done? I don't know, it could be risky. I don't want to get like trapped. Okay, we should go ahead and do stuff like this. Yeah, Indianization of the army seems good. Let's go ahead and continue onwards. As it is with any campaign, where the first couple episodes are going to be, you know, a little boring, and that's okay. We're planning, setting up our nation, you know? But, yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy the fact that I'm going to go Comintern, because I figured it'd be interesting, because it's not something that I normally do. Like, I've never done it before, gone Comintern, but I've been meaning to. I've also been meaning to get around to doing, like, a communist, like, Netherlands, or communist, I don't know, communist Yugoslavia run, where we join the Comintern as a, you know, a European power that's not right next to the Soviets, and then go ahead and, you know, hop in and help them. And I'm curious to see, you know, I kind of want to figure out what we can do, and there might be a little role play, you know, do what we would do if we were communist. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. But hopefully you guys understand and enjoy it. Ooh, they're doing the whole thing. I still don't understand this. I need to figure this out. So they have like the whole Civil War, whatever it is going on, where they're fighting for control over states. Okay, Indianization of the army. That's good. I like getting these things done right off the bat, because it normally makes it a little bit easier to research stuff. Well, obviously, but you know what I mean. It's good to get that early on, in my opinion. We should go ahead and build some more. Oh my god, now we have a whole bunch of factories. Why? Now that's interesting. I mean, that's really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a little surprised. We need to... Do we need steel or oil? What do we want? Let's go ahead and do this, maybe, the East India Railways. Okay. But it does seem like our army is all right for a starting army. We're waiting for the tension to go up before we can break free or start to break free, move towards independence, which is a little unfortunate. Concentrated Industry 1. Let's do construction while we have a bonus for it. Okay. Oh, I hit my desk. I apologize. I'm sure you heard that. Let's go ahead and look at our infantry. Let's do that. That seems like a good idea. Start knocking out some of that, possibly. Okay. So we're gonna get the East Indian Railways, which will... Where's the infrastructure map mode? Is there even infrastructure map mode? It's under supply, probably, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to see. Okay. I really need to learn how to look at that map mode. Lions of the Great War, Indian Gentlemen, officers, that's pretty good. We need to go through all this. We need to get through this tree. I want to get that research slot, among other things. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and for now though, go ahead and we should do this. Let's get these resources and that research slot. That'll be early. It'll be important to get that early on. Let's get a military theorist, honestly. Just keep pumping it in there. Pumping our points into there. Okay, Nationalist Spain has won the war, which is no surprise. We only have 2 military factories, still a little brutal. If you didn't know, another thing I've done recently was actually on stream, on my stream channel at twitch.tv/poetrystudgaming, I actually did it, I did a run as New Zealand. And that was fun. I actually stuck with the Commonwealth and like tried to defend in Europe, sent volunteers or an expeditionary force, except not actually. It was like it was just a normal force. But, I sent them in to Europe, to France, to try and defend and stuff, and that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. It's good to roleplay a little bit, and that's like, sometime in the future, I'm probably going to be streaming with my buddy, the Apocalyptic Gamer, and we're going to be playing as, like, Australia and South Africa, and sticking together, and that's going to be interesting to see what we can do, what we can get up to. It'll be interesting, I do believe. Okay, we're about to do this. Let's see. I would like to get the motorized. It's important to get the motorized, so it's going to do so. And then there's the Focus, Tata Steel, and the Awesome Oil. Okay. Let's go ahead and go for Improved Machine Tools. Use the research bonuses, because we're not going to have them forever. Okay. Italy has annexed Ethiopia. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I think we're doing alright for now. We have all these troops in their different districts, which we're probably going to replace with some, like, garrison units eventually, but for now, that's fine. Meanwhile... Okay, there we go. Hey, look at that. Got that thing built. That will help produce more of these per day, which is good. But hey, I think it is about time to wrap up this video. It's a little bit shorter, but I have to record quite a few of these today, and I don't have a whole bunch of time. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Please go leave a like and subscribe for more. Come back in the next episode where we will continue onwards with some more of this, what was I going to call this again? The Indian Insurgency. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, the Indian Insurgency series. So go ahead and come back next episode and we'll continue on with our march towards freedom. So until then, bye-bye.